So last week I overheard some expats talking. And y'all know when I say expats, I mean white people, right? Everybody else are foreign workers, but they're expatriates. All my white friends, don't be mad, I love you, I ain't talking about you. Anyway, so I overheard them talking about Brunei. Yes, well the thing is about living in Brunei, Jerusalem. How you gonna live here and not know how to pronounce the name of this country? It don't spell like Jerusalem. It don't sound like Jerusalem. It's Brunei Darussalam. I personally feel that, particularly when it comes to pronouncing names of people, places, I think it's not just important, but it's respectful to learn how to say it properly. I used to have this colleague. Let's call him Henry. Henry was so white. To borrow a joke from comedian Michel Buteau, he was so white, he was one-eyed.
He literally sounds like this.
Anyway, Henry was really bad at pronouncing Malay words and names. And me, being me, I was always correcting him.
I went to Mora yesterday.
What
Oh, I met my neighbour Cameron yesterday.
Kamarul. But I found that when I tried to correct him, he was very dismissive, as if it was unnecessary or beneath him. Hey man, if I can fight every fiber of my being and learn that Gloucestershire is not Gloucestershire, you can bloody well learn that Bandar Seri Begawan is not Bandar Seri Begawan. Like, I don't know what this is rooted in, you know, is it some sort of residual white master, I don't need to learn the language of your people kind of syndrome? And if that's the case, well, you're not our white masters anymore, and you're here looking to get paid just like everybody else. So, really, learn our language. My annoyance of this actually goes pretty way back. When I was at uni, I had this one housemate, and he was also very one-eyed. Anyway, this one night we're all watching a movie. Some of you old people may remember a movie called Entrapment, starring Catherine Zeta-Jones. Anyway, the film was set in KL, and at some point in the movie, Catherine Zeta-Jones says Kuala Lumpur. At this point, this clown starts laughing and making fun of her. And he's like,
It's Kuala Lumpur, you tit.
Excuse me, hello. You do know you have a Bruneian and a Malaysian housemate, right? I mean, how arrogant or how wrapped up in white privilege must one be to correct the pronunciation of a foreign city that you've never even visited in front of people that are actually from that region, and not even consider maybe asking them if that's correct? Other offending examples. I was watching Astro, and there was this ad that came on promoting some upcoming event, and the voiceover goes,
See so-and-so on September 29th at Bukit Jalil.
When have you ever heard a Malaysian person say that?
Ano ba? Jom lah, kita pergi tengok konsert kat Bukit Jalil.
Bukit Jalil, oi! Oh, and this is one of my favorites. I was watching one of those cooking contest reality shows. Anyway, there was this one contestant on it, and she was about to make this Asian dish. Honestly, she was lovely, and she was so proud that she wasn't some racist white person, and that she lived in Asia, and she'd assimilated, and she ate the food, and she learned how to cook the food, and I was like,
Yes, girl, yes!
and then she said,
Well, today I'm going to make a special Malaysian treat called murtabak.
what now?
Murtabak, murtabak, murtabak.
Any guesses? Murtabak wah. The thing is, Malay is actually friggin' easy, so there's really no excuse. It's not like Thai where you have to sing the damn thing.
สวัสดีครับสบายดีไหมสบายดียินดีที่ได้รู้จักสุขุมวิทซอย15
And this doesn't stop at just the Malay language. To my Chinese peeps, I ain't forget about you.
Oh, mummy, can we make a quick stop, please? I want to get some Hello Pandas at Waho.
Hua ho, hua, hu. I know y'all have that word in your language. You can say it. And to my Indian peeps, I forget about you. But I really couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry. Maybe leave a note in the comments. Before I sign off, I want to clarify there's a difference between accents and pronunciation. One of my best friends is Moroccan, so she speaks in this French-Moroccan accent. It's so cute. When she speaks, for example, saying Malay words with an accent is like this.
Pardon? Yes. I'm looking to buy the baju kurung.
Whereas saying it with the wrong pronunciation is like this.
Excuse me. Hello. Yes. I would like to purchase something called baju karungs.
So to sum it up, all I want to say to expats is that maybe you should assimilate more, you know? Like when you come here, don't just stay in your expat circles, you know, like get to know people, get to know the culture. And then maybe you might learn how to say these words correctly.